my name is Becky Davis, and we are Vermont's Freedom and Unity Chorus. We're sorry that we can't be with you today, but we'd like to thank Vermont Humanities for inviting us to be a part of this special celebration for Reuben Jackson, a man who provided so much joy and inspiration during his lifetime. Our first song, Solitude, was in honor of his 20 years as an archivist and curator of the Smithsonian's Duke Ellington collection. Composer Andy Beck was inspired to write our next song, Parable, about the persistent struggle for social justice. Despite obstacles and setbacks, the movement continues to advance thanks to the dedicated efforts of countless individuals. As you listen to the words, you may ask yourself, who does the song refer to when the lyrics say he or she? We could insert the names of people like John Lewis, who encouraged us to get in good trouble, or the mothers of the movement who became advocates for police reform after losing their children to police violence. Today we include Reuben in this litany of social justice warriors. One way that Reuben fought for racial equity was through his poetry. His most anthologized poem, For Trayvon Martin, reimagines the night the 17-year-old was murdered while walking home with an Arizona iced tea and Skittles. Our next song commemorates the life of Elijah McLean, another young black man murdered by police and paramedics while walking home from a convenience store. In a commentary for VPR, Reuben shared that when he heard the news about Trayvon Martin, he was instantly transported back to his childhood living room of 1963, where his father was giving him the talk about the rules of survival for black male children. He wrote, The thought that these survival skills, like racism itself, still had a pulse depressed me as much as Trayvon's murder angered me. We dedicate this song to all the families who need to have the talk with their children and those who have lost someone to racial violence. One of the many wonderful things about Reuben was his deep love for a diverse range of music, including classical. Our final song we would like to share with you today comes from Antonin Dvorak's Ninth Symphony, composed in 1893 while he served as the director of the American National Conservatory of Music. His From the New World Symphony included themes from Native American and African American musical traditions, mixed with American folk music and folk music of his country, Bohemia. His student, William Arms Fisher, added words to the second movement in the style of an African American spiritual. His arrangement, titled Goin' Home, was played during the funeral procession for President Franklin Roosevelt. It also was sung by the great bass baritone Paul Robeson at Carnegie Hall in 1958. Dear Reuben, thank you for sharing your gifts with us. While your song has ended, your melody reverberates in the hearts of all who knew you. Rest in power.